Good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are taking a look of a special little game. Here, I have no music for it currently, but I'm currently taking a look of Mardek, indeed. A Mardek release for 1, 2, and 3. First time on this channel, because it was just released few moments ago, indeed. Very, very fresh look on this very game. I'm very happy to see it in a good format. It looks awesome. I'm very happy to see what it has to offer, indeed. We shall go forward and see it on by ourselves. Yes, today I had not earlier stream because I have some work to do. Argina! Poke Pizza! Good to see you. Indeed, welcome for a special little stream, which is of course going to be a Mardek 1, 2 and 3, probably Mardek 1 for today. We're going to be checking out how it works for this Steam release, indeed. Made in 2020, as you can see. And basically I'm very happy to see this in release, because the thing is, I was waiting for it. I was just wanting to play it on my hands and see how it would go, because the thing is, my ladies and gentlemen, Marek is a very special little series. And why is that? Well, Marek was this person's project called Tobias Cornwall. His personal game project that he did for Flash games. Unfortunately, Flash is dying. Yay, says the crystal clear. Yes, indeed. I had to purchase it right away. This is a Steam release, just purchased fresh from the oven. And it's not that big of a download, so I recommend to people to check it out. The thing is, it was his personal project. Very quality stuff.
The music is more accentuated.
Indeed. High quality stuff in here. Indeed. I'm happy, very happy to see what he has done. I have no idea what he's done differently and such. Perhaps you mentioned something about music. Possibly could be something on that. I have no idea. And what do you say? I eat cats. Well, that is good for you. Then you are welcome to China. They eat dogs there. But hey, thing is, we're going to be checking this out. Hopefully you're going to enjoy this. Leave something on kind of a like sort of way if you want to very much help this stream, of course. I'm going to be sharing this a little bit around now for some people, but I'll tell you one thing, my friends. This was very much long coming. There was a big journey to this point. There has been this sort of like I just going to play it
with my brother by already.
Oh man, Crystal, you're doing this to me. The thing is, my friends, this was a long time coming. He made this in 2007 and 10, the first 3 games. And people have been waiting, like, for a rising moon sort of fashion. They've been waiting anxiously to see what stuff is being happening. And I tell you, I'm very happy to see this now be in here. And hopefully you're also. This game is for people that do not know. Indeed. People that do not know, this is a very special game of RPG series. Oh, you're a little bit doing that, but of course, life is going on, no problems at all. Let's now open actually this game now on the screen. Let me know, is it actually functional? Yes. Now it should even have music on and such. Let me know, is this a frozen screen or not, but let me know. So basically, old Marek times. Let me know all the audio levels alright. Let me actually check out just quickly. So I am quite sure of that. Yes, indeed. Now the audio should be on. Yes, some lovely music feel on it. Good. So, yes, this game is special. I have huge memories on it. I would have not became... Some dance, indeed. I would have not became what I am without this game, I tell you. It inspired me for making some composition things and also gaming stuff. Hopefully, it's going to go somewhere. Probably not in as big as this game ever, but, we shall see, of course. But hey, let's open the new game. And game name is... eluukkanen, of course. Very much. Let's go forward. So, very good. I like the kind of this visual style. Very, very crisp and good. There's a dark fortress atop a craggy peak in the far top of Badlands. Indeed. Where few men dare to treat. Basically, this game is this sort of RPG. Those that do never return. Very lovely RPG adventure. For whole family. Those who do never return. And for a mighty beast. A dragon. There's some charm on this game, quite a lot you're going to be seeing in this very game when we go forward. A dragon is fond of stealing maidens and has taken beautiful princess from one of Belfast's greatest kingdoms. Well, what kingdom? It doesn't matter. The damsel in distress desperately calls out for help. There are only two brave men who can come to the rescue. Two mighty heroes, the greatest in the land. And of course, they are Mardek and Dugan, if I remember right. Two mighty heroes! And lucky they are on their way to save the princess! Oh, this is excellent, excellent, excellent. Fancy little beginning, and there we go, indeed. Well, Dugan, this is the dragon's lair. Now, let me just check, are we actually online? Yes, we are actually doing it. Yes, very good. Hopefully all is going well for you. We are now getting into this game. Let me know, do you have any experiences yourself for the Marder game? We're going to be trying to check out why is this game very good. At least on my mind. It actually has made people are actually very big fans of this for its style and such. I personally am. But we are going to be showing you off how this looks. Steam release, here we go. We're going to be going to the dragon's lair. Oh, we have to press X. Yes, Marek, that's it. We have to go to the dragon's lair to rescue Princess Tally-ho. What does mean Tally-ho? I'm not sure, but I've heard adventurers say it before. Maybe it sounds like something they would say. Tally-ho, Tally-ho, we adventurers. En garde, fortune, blood goblins. Tally-ho, let's go, save the princess. Very good. Of course, every RPG game you have to save a princess. Otherwise, that wouldn't be a very good game, of course. So here we go, we save, of course, we don't need to save, we are very good in this already. Oh, okay, so it doesn't work like that, alright. X is the main button, alright. Remember Mardek, super duper hero powers with particularly invincible if successfully do all the reactions, very good, alright, good, some gameplay stuff, huh? Let's just continue, Tally-ho! Adventure on! Take them on! Oh, I like the crisp style on this, you know, you might have seen some of the remake, a mistake. So you might have seen some remakes I've done for this game and for I can't actually hear too much of anyone else's voices that are chatting, so I need to be... Yeah, I'm doing a mistake, so let me try to see, can I actually affect the audio itself? Of course, I like the levels already, you know, in a normal gameplay sim, but I would like to hear... return to the title screen, return to the game, yes. So let's go to the main menu, I suppose. Can I, like, do something with the options of the audio? Okay, I still have to learn this. So, basically, main menu, as they do. So, press X. I cannot do audio levels on this. Very weird. Alright. I have to get used to this. Poke Pizza, what are you saying with those question mark things? I say I will eat you meme. I haven't really not sure of the memes, to be honest. But still, a pleasure is all on my side. Now, let us go and do some adventuring on this land. So, let me know if you have questions of the game. I'm very much eager to tell you, of course. Of course, I have no knowledge of none of the things. You know, many people still surprise me on the many lore factors in this very game. Yes, indeed. So, let's go. RPG, Adventure Stars, you are the greatest hero of the land. As I said, visual style of this whole thing, very good. Of course, nothing can do as anything. And it's kind of like a good demo at the same time, you know, showing you how the game really works in this sort of beginning section. You are very powerful, 50 levels. You're very, very powerful, you know. I don't know when you're actually going to get in this game to that level 50, but still. So that's now, we have the great boss ahead of us. Hopefully we're going to do this. I did not save, that's the thing. So here we go. The Great Dragon. Sprite art, very lovely indeed. A lot of color, good stuff. Aha, heroes, you are never going to win me. And of course, Dragon will come and say, "To for sure, let's kick ass of Dragon." I bet they do. Alright, let's go. Adventure, destroy the dragon. Here we go. The final boss of the game, of course. So now, you know, this game basically, when you look at the battle system, you know, it's basically RPG stuff. You have special skills. I don't know what it's weak for, this creature, but we're going to be trying out fire stuff. Of course, it's a dragon. Of course, it doesn't get fire damage from the fire. Okay, let's see. Smite the evil. I suppose that works. Here we go. And we don't really get much damage from his attacks. Of course, is reaction time? I don't know. I have no idea. I suppose some ice spells will do the trick. Here we go. Dragon cannot do anything for us. Here we go. So we're going through the battle, and of course, as great heroes of the land, nothing can stop us. I personally I like this sort of RPG systems on the own very much. Indeed, we are parrying the dragon, seeing what happens. We are getting dragon poisoned. We are getting attacked, of course, by it a little bit. It cannot do anything. It's a very kind of easy beginning boss, as you can see. It cannot really do much against us. Nothing at all. So very much critical damage. There we go. What I read from the developer of this game, he actually programmed this, all these old games to these new systems, I think, 1 month or so, something like that. Thank you for saving me. And barely, of course, heroes go for their day and such. Everything is good. Everything is... Indeed. Tally-ho. That's what we have. So basically... if you want to get spoiled, basically they are having this sort of dream and playing them by themselves. It's getting late, I suppose to be home, indeed. And the Marek characters, now we are finally on sort of the forest end and seeing how, that's what basically the beginning. Now we're actually trying to go to our main village. That's what Mardek does. He's of course a very young lad, as you see. Very different from what we just saw from him. Yeah, indeed. Let me actually go to the party scene. And look at them, yes, they're level 1. Just simple damn commoners. Yes, get them, those commoners. Here we go. So we are basically in the beginning village. We're going to be seeing how this looks. And I tell you, still in this... I wish one thing would have happened for this game. I wish it would have released a bit earlier, because I tell you... I'm not sure is it going to get much notice or non people. I very much hope. Of course I'm being sharing this around, but I tell you, this game is gorgeous even nowadays with its pixel art. Pixel art is something I truly adore. I tell you. Better get to my home, indeed. Let me get to mine. Very much. Well, hello there, Mum. And of course, as in any adventure, you're going to be seeing one thing that is very much. Kind of a single mom, of course, is there, and of course you are the son, the great adventurer, and of course the greatest thing of all is she has, of course, a father that's a mysterious fella, of course. Now we're going to be just skipping some dialogue. Oh, his father is in here, as you can see. Enki the Wanderer, of course. A lovely drawing, as we have. Your father, great man. And of course, I don't know what RPG characters, they always have they leave their people behind. I don't know why is that. Is it kind of a common thing that happens to people? I don't know. Gladly it didn't happen to me, but I don't know. It's about kind of interesting. I miss him so much. Of course, as I have not very much read the dialogue, I know every other YouTuber and such, they actually read these dialogues and such. I did in the beginning, but I tell you, one of the things, it's a good dialogue, very lovely. I've been seeing this before, so very much I know how it, of course, goes. So that's why we just go to the Sleepy Land and see what happens. I personally, if I would have released this my own, of course, it's very good that he released it. I have to say, but I would have made this as the first game as a kind of free game, as a demo thing, because you could have easily used that as kind of a thing to kind of get others to be interested about the game you are doing. I personally think. But of course, it might be just it must be a release for the fans, for the people that were already very big fans. I don't know. But let's hope it does big. I very much wish it so. So we're going to go to Southvoid and actually have some hard fight to find this fallen star. Let's go. Of course, we're not going to save. Oh, actually, let's just save in case. Save. That's what we do. Here we go. Let's go back. Simple times. Here we go. And I'm not going to be wasting too much time on the village. Can we actually purchase something? I think not too much. Right, let's see. Lad, you're still here. Go away. Oh, bad. Oh, boy, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. I didn't remember those fantasies we were thinking, but now let's go back. I think there's only one quest mission, but I don't want to really do it. I wanted to go to the forest and see how that goes on here. Southvoid, here we go. So this is Southvoid, the greatest dangerous place of all. As I said, the graphics are lovely, very simplistic, and they work. I personally think, I like this sort of like a very interesting sort of fact that you start with the simple characters, and of course you grow them grow them here. I don't know how can you actually power level in this very first environments, but I'm not going to very much do it too much. Let me just open one treasure chest. Of course, getting all the potions. That's what we need because the boss can be nasty. I remember. So let's kill the fish. Indeed. Here we go. We are not very powerful, as you can see. We are very weak. Of course, I like the fact that, you know, you can actually have this sort of like, as you saw the like dream format, that they're basically very same animations. Of course, the outlook is very different. So I kind of like that sort of touch. Even back in the day when I played, I was very young when I played this. Young one, I remember. Was it like 2007? Yes, I was very young in that time. Very young indeed. Now I'm a grown-up person. What has happened to me? So now we have found our way. Oh. I found our way. I'm fighting against some goddamn fishes. Kill the fish! Here we go. Nothing can stop us anymore. Did we get level 2 already? No, we didn't get level 2. Very nice. Let me put potions to each other. Here we go. And let's see the house here. I think there's nothing too much on here. Magic Cauldron. I don't know very much on. I didn't play the third chapter when I was younger. Hopefully we're going to be perhaps changing that sort of fact. But we're going to be seeing now. Can we actually level up and do some stuff here? Because I would like to do that. Yes. So now we get into the battle. We have 2 mushroom people, which are pretty nasty. So we shall try to win them with the special strike. Oh yeah. I think we list some people, but I don't care. We're gonna be doing that nonetheless. Here we go. Level is here. Durgan did got some experience. Very good. Very good. I don't really know much. Oh, but there's a boss. Of course, we need to take care of him. Posh gobbling schnee schnee. I say pip schnee. Indeed. Can we find the posh gobbling? He's very posh indeed. He's almost as strong as us. But of course, nothing can stop us. Of course, as RPGs go, you don't hit every time. That's the thing. Oh no, he did some sleepy thingies on here. Let me try to change this. Oh. It's a bit dangerous on the fact, I tell you. A bit dangerous, yes. Oh, we're both asleep. No, we're gonna die on that, of course. I'm gladly now back alive. I'm going to be trying to strike it as much as possible in here. But it's a very quick fellow, it seems, yes. He's trying to destroy Marek. Of course, we're going to be doing some half-buff actions. Hopefully, we're going to be regain a lot of HP. Very good, very good. Oh no, he stole us some money. Of course, we didn't have much, so there's nothing really to steal. Now, attack! Cannot really hit him. As you can see, kind of a lovely RPG adventure as it has.
Hello.
PBSA, can you, what's it you? Hello there, good to see you. We are going to first Marder game. Have you played this yourself already? Let me know. So now we actually are destroying our very first big boss. Yes, indeed. Posh goblins, I hate those goddamn posh creatures. Always making me feel bad. Here we go. Trying to grind the enemy's health down. He has some an ability that he can actually do kind of get us asleep. Gladly we have enough power to take him down. I don't know, has he done any other gameplay balance things from the original game? I suppose he hasn't too much. I remember actually this battle being hard when I was very young. I don't know, perhaps I was too stupid. Hey!
Hello.
Hello there, welcome to the stream. How is your day going? We are going through Mardek adventure. We actually won against little enemy. We got Master Strike, very good. Of course, we are going past him, and now we're going to a greatest boss battle.
I played and completed all 3 of them on the Flash version.
Well. Do you own the Steam version? It has just been released. Very good. So let's just save as we are here. I very wished it could have got this sort of like a. Hey, Majiski, indeed. How's your day, PBSA? I wish it would have released a bit earlier, just to be honest, because I tell you, this and perhaps release the first game kind of as a free game, because I tell you, the newer gamers, you know, like Flash games originally, you know, they were attracted for people just kind of playing your game as free game. And I would have made the other ones payable, so people who would have first timers would have found it more. I wish it would have been there, because the thing is, It's so lovely. As you can see, Mugbird, my favorite character of the game. Who's there? Is it you, little children from the village? I painted up you before. Well, shut up, Mugbird, you big bully.
Just gonna watch this.
Of course, a big bully on here. Very nice.
I still don't. I will only be able to get it on Christmas.
Ah, of course. No worries, no worries. It's a very I hope they would have. I wish, but of course, you know, you can only wish. Mugbird, you big bully, what are you doing here? It's none of your business. Well, you're here for the fallen star. It's mine, all mine. I got it first. Legally makes this mine. Imagine if the alien creature would have actually gotten inside of the Mugbird. Possibly, that is a fan fiction material right there. So now, so you're gonna do about it there? Bait me up? I like to say a trial. Right then, come on, Marek, let's defeat this. Let's kick him so hard he doesn't remember what day it is. Hey, I'm beating up like a little jets again. Oh no, this is our major boss, Mugbird, the greatest villain that ever has been. So now, we're gonna be using our imagination ability Strike. Have you mastered it? Hopefully we can do some damage. I don't remember what abilities he has, but hopefully not too many nasty ones. There we go, Strike! Oh no, his power attack is quite enormous. Of course, we're going to be using Half Puff. Possibly useful when it comes to future. I don't know, should we do the Half Puff things on here? I don't know, he has some kind of special ability if I just keep on doing Half Puffs over here. Of course, we want to master Half Puff, of course. Half Puff, Half Puff. That's what we do. So it costs a little bit MP, man, but that's no problem for us. We already are beaten by this person over here. Is a lot of charm, this game indeed. I tell you how sweet been day going. A person have been actually just kind of pumpkins. I've been putting farming on the ground. Pumpkins indeed. Pumpkins are very lovely things indeed. So still putting this on. Now we mastered that. Very good. He's going to be still continuing with Half Puff himself. But of course Marek is going to use his abilities towards the enemy. I like how these characters are built. You know, Marek is this kind of a fighter person. And Durgar, of course, is sort of paladin personality indeed. Now we got mastered that. Very good. We got a lot of XP just for that action, which is kind of weird. But I suppose you need a lot of XP in the beginning. There you go, Mugbird. Take the strikes of truth! Oh. I think he's not that hard to miss, too.
Wouldn't be compatible. The Hoff could get on Mardek's body because they are the same element. Mug is the earth element.
Ah, of course. How could I miss that? Yes, of course. That is the law reason indeed. The Mugbird is very dangerous. Use your best strike abilities. Here we go. Well, level 3, Mugbird cannot do anything. Does he have a special ability waiting for us? We shall not know. Hopefully not. Because, of course, Mugbird level 3 is very, very nasty. Here we go. He has a big branch. I like that, of course. You need a big branch. There we go. 10 damage. I remember, did you have like, which each action you get like experience? Have you changed this game a little bit? I might be, because this is a bit different than I remember, of course. But of course, changing it's not a problem at all. Oh no, we are getting damaged. Now let's use the strike once again. Here we go. Complicated gameplay, that's what it is. Here we go. But of course, that explains it. Of course, it has to be the same element. So Mugbird is not Earth element himself. Actually, Durgar, yeah, of course. Light element is the way. That is the thing, yes. Mugbird is just a peasant. Nasty little peasant on our way. One thing I like on this game is very much that it's very easy to download. It actually doesn't take that much space in your computer side of things, which is very good. So now we just do Half Puffs on here. Very good. Half Puff on that. Very simple indeed, and 3 games in one. Very, very good stuff.
Mardek is more a support and healer character, while Durgar is more an stereotactic RPG's hero.
I suppose Durgar is like that. I like it they know that Marek does know healing abilities later. Victory! We won! Very good. Great boss is down for us. We have now mastered a skill. And where are you idiots? You're so mean, gonna tell my daddy. Well, go by way. Here we go. Mugbird has been dealt with. Now, Can we find something in here? The great challenge, what it is. Oh no. Of course, as in video games, you have to have great space aliens. That's what you need, and that's what we have. What's Marek? What just happened? What's happening, Marek? Oh, so good it worked. Now, oh no, the alien is possessing Marek. Oh, what is that? Oh yes, we have aliens in medieval RPG world. I'm starting to get scared too. Oh no, silenced host. Yeah, it's interesting actually, this game, how it builds upon this character. Very simple beginning, but still very, very interesting. I suppose you're pretty confused, inhabitants. Underdeveloped, Yes, indeed. Very lovely written. I'm actually interested to see where Tobias takes things forward. Is he going to continue this? I very much hope he would, but of course, that's very much up to Tobias himself. But despite my pre-tone, I mean no harm at all. No harm what I mean. He has crash landed, and we're going to be hosting him very next times. But if you're going to get a thing in Mardek's body, can he tell can talk on his mouth? You're not him? That's correct. Little creature. Well, very nasty, very nasty. And he's now going to need our help to do something, I suppose. Defeat his enemies and that sort of things. His own race going against it. Alright, let's go now. Away from this place. We are going to return back home indeed. Nothing against us anymore. Let's go. I like this sort of, you don't need to go through that forest anymore. I wish I think, of course, the world opens a little bit, of course, when you go to the future captors and such, but now we're going to home and just sleep on. Indeed, the captor one is here. So we go inside of our little houses, just quickly sleeping, no talking to mummy, and then just we go. Oh no. And the nasty thing is still talking to Mardek person, indeed. Rohop is his name, of course. If you are familiar with eluukkanen remasters, you might know this, this music as well. But yes, indeed, eluukkanen has now been checking out the Marek first chapter. I think this is very much on the ending.
Always 1 XP for attacking and defeating enemies.
Oh, really?
And also defense, I think, if you get the timing right with the right abilities. Being he changed the combat GUI to a more polished one.
I like the polished one, yes. It's a different from the one that I experienced back in the day, but very good indeed. Alright, you think you're one of those, you're from the sky. That's, I think. That word, okay, we're going to be fighting against the big enemies of Rohop when we go forward. And, of course, if the world. Oh, you won't even tell me why you end me. I'm in you like the nice Putin because I had no choice. Oh, very nasty, very nasty. That's not nasty, that's not nice at all. Hosting an alien in your body? I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. And, of course, in alien films, that's much more nasty. Well, you talk too much, thing. Indeed. But I do like the writing, I tell you. This dialogue is very fun. I very much like it. Of course, I've read it myself already, so I'm not going to be too much doing it here. But it sounds fun, indeed. We're going to be going forward and seeing what will happen in the future times. And of course, the greatest villain appear. Of course, when you begin a game, you have to have villains in there. Rob escaped, of course. These are the nasty fellows we're going to be taking down. Casper, Melchior, Gualna, Marek, nasty little creatures. Of course. Roholf has betrayed his folk, and now he's going to have an avenge for himself, indeed. Against these nasty creatures. They're actually pretty powerful, if I remember right, yes. Let's see, shall we take them down? It's actually very interesting to see that this whole community is very alive. There's actually people making their own fan project on it. We shall see what will happen with this, Marek series overall. I wish a lot of success when on its sales. And I tell you, you have to, if you want to experience something a bit different from the RPG side of things, and it actually is very cheap and easy to get, I recommend.
Chapter 3 is one that you will only get who it is when the times comes. At least
indeed.
It was what happened, and
I did not play the Chapter 3. I've not played Chapter 3, so it's going to be a new experience for me, indeed. So yes, Marek, I think it's the next chapter's villain, if I remember right. I can't enough end. I'll take my chances to see this one. Yes, you're creepy. Can't say you miss while you're gone. Here he goes. Take the battleship and follow the trail, indeed. Yes, my master. Here we go. We are having the enemies coming to us, the crystal and all of these things. What is happening now? We shall see. We shall see. These are the mysterious fellows that will go forward with this adventure.
Why, hello there.
Why, hello there indeed. It's been 80 years since Mardek and Durkan went to the quest. Welcome to the stream. Explore the star that fallen from the sky. Peculiar entry that has called itself Rolf have shared Marek's body since then, but still refuses to talk anything about what is around the world and such. So years has passed, things go forward, what shall happen? Stay tuned for this thing. Indeed so. Very lovely game, very lovely experience. It was the only first chapter. This was originally one of these own kind of games, and now it has been released as kind of a 3-parter, so it continues directly from the second game. Indeed, a very lovely experience indeed. Unfortunately, I'm going to be keeping unluck. Why, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, I'm going to be keeping this stream very short because I want to go chapter by chapter. I'm going to be ending on this part. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at and seeing each other on the next episode when we're going through the chapter 1. Actually, I want to take the chapter 1 in one stream, so I'm going to be seeing how that will go. Indeed. But now, I'm going to be hopefully saving on this point. We are going to be now, of course, waking up in the castle area. We shall see what happens in the castle area next time. But hey, thanks for joining the stream. See you next time, and we're going to be going to Mardek 2 I think in the same week. So very much, see you then. Indeed, very short stream, but still, that's what we have to do. Because it's chapter 1. But I recommend to purchase this one, a very good one, indeed.